what is up, humans? It's your favorite demon, Raze, Silva, and today we have what could potentially be somewhat uh interesting video for me. So this is another Rima uh even star video, which as always should be no surprise. Original video will be in the description. But today it's an Ironmouse video. So I've said this in I think a few videos at this point. But Ironmouse was actually the very first VTuber I ever actually watched. So this ought to be interesting. So let's go for it.
I can't believe the legal dwarf just told me that.
I am not a tsundere!
Ironmouse is Twitch's most illustrious VTuber, has not only captivated audiences with her meteoric rise to fame and joyful content, but has also played a pivotal role in energizing the VTubing community as a whole. But behind the scenes, her journey is marked by an inspiring battle against chronic illness, showcasing her extraordinary resilience. Through challenges and obstacles, Ironmouse has proven that perseverance can turn adversity into inspiration. This is the story of Ironmouse. I don't know about you guys, but all these negative posts I have to read sometimes got me all stressed up. That's why our next video sponsors Royal Match is the perfect free game to relax and on.
Damn, Rima, you really hit us with the ad like instantly. We'll hear her out. We'll hear her out on this one.
Play it from the comfort of your couch or on the go because you don't even need internet for it. Royal Match is a match 3 puzzle game where you need to help King Robert build and renovate his castle.
Also, I don't know if it's this video. I don't want to mess with it because every time I seem to mess with any kind of audio, it always fucks something up. Well, it's fine. It's fine. This video seems a lot louder though than normal. Maybe it's just me.
It's super fun and engaging with just enough competitiveness to keep you focused. Plus, there's no ads, so you can really zone in with no distractions. You might have noticed tons of people playing it and team up together, so don't miss out. If you want to play and get the royal treatment like me, make sure to download the game for free using the link in my description below. And now, back to the video. It's safe to say Ironmouse is a pioneer of VTubing. First of all, she began streaming in early August 2017 with a very unique and cheap setup. Before the term VTuber had even really taken off, she didn't start streaming because she wanted to be a VTuber. She used a VTuber avatar to be able to stream. You see, Ironmouse has been living with a chronic illness called CVID. CVID, or common variable immune deficiency, is a disorder that impairs the immune system, leading to increased susceptibility to infections and often requiring lifelong management.
When you think about it, CVID is the most common to have of primary immune deficiency diseases, but it's still rare. It basically extreme decrease, that's my issue. My issue is not that my immune system attacks me, it's that it doesn't know when to attack.
Ironmouse's original dream was to become a coloratura soprano opera singer, but fate had a different path instead.
I did have some. So. Luckily I don't have any issues with mine. However, when I was born, my immune system wasn't working because I decided I wanted to be born early. I decided, for some reason I wanted to come into the human world just a tad bit early, and as the result was my immune system wasn't functioning quite yet. So that was a thing. So luckily, everything is fine now, but I can't imagine something like what Mouse has. Like, I can't imagine the amount of stress that has to put on you, like on a daily.
store for her. Ironmouse found herself largely bedridden and isolated from the outside world. She would lay day in and day out in her bed, requiring multiple oxygen tanks and plasma transfusions.
How much does one bag of plasma cost?
Depends on how much and the brand, but anywhere from $10,000 to like $15,000.
Bro, yeah, this face that Connor's making right now was my exact expression. Like, that was my reaction too. Like, bro, this was almost my entire, like, yearly salary. Like, it's only a few thousand, like, off from, like, what my usual, like, my yearly salary, like, was at one point. Like, and, like, the fact that that's just for one bag, like, fucking Christ.
Yet, in the depths of her solitude, she refused to succumb to the challenges she faced and decided to start streaming as a means to overcome her isolation.
Been pretty lonely my whole life, and I decided I wanted to do something with my life, and I didn't want to fade away. And I started doing this, and I feel like slowly through this, I've been getting my life back, and I've been getting myself back, and that's thanks to everybody, and it's not just everyone. And by everyone, I mean you guys too, and everybody watching, and you guys that are here too. And so thank you all so much.
The streams were a way to push herself to be active. She gave herself the goal to stream longer, and little by little, she did manage to hit those goals. At first, she was even reticent to use the term Vtuber, as
So I came in after this model. I came in to, like, the first iteration of what would eventually turn into her model. So I came in just after this one, I think. Just after this one.
it was most commonly used to describe the likes of Kizuna Ai, who mostly used 3D technology and pre-recorded content as opposed to live streaming. Secondly, she didn't even start on Twitch right away. She was first a YouNow virtual streamer using only a face rig purchased for $5.99 and a free Steam Workshop avatar paired with a pair of iPhone headphones as a microphone. This is also why I love citing Ironmouse's example as how you don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a VTuber rig to be successful.
I started because I used...
You do now. Jesus Christ. Like, you did. Like, come on. Like, if you're not, like, you can come in, like, even for just a PNG, like, you're spending some money. Right? Like, there's a big difference between 2017 and now. Like, now, like even back in, like, 2020, like, I feel like like, the pricing wasn't that high, but after that, like, when it really, really did start taking off and people started catching on, you're gonna be spending some money. Like, I think I said this in a recent video. Like, you're gonna be looking at least 3,000, and that's on the cheap end, right? Like, you're not gonna just go out and, like, buy and get a model like Mouse or Case on. Like, that's just not happening. Unless you have some serious money already.
face rig with like a free avatar. I didn't even have my own. I just did it. Only got face rig for like $5.99. And I used a free avatar from the workshop. I didn't even have a microphone or anything. Like, I used the headphones from an iPhone.
She then went on to create her Twitch and YouTube accounts on September 28th and 29th, 2017, respectively, but kept on streaming on YouNow for a few months before finally making the decisive switch to Twitch. In December 2019, she revealed her first original L2.
See, and this was the mouse that I first saw, and this was on it was actually on Lost Pause's birthday stream. I think that was my introduction because it was, I forget who all was there, but I remember specifically Mouse was in it and Project Melody was also there. I think I had heard about Project Melody before that because this was after she had broken a certain site, and a lot of certain people on that site were mad at her, for outdoing them. But Mouse was the first one that I actually like sat down and went, I like you. I'm gonna watch your content.
2D model designed by Katama, dubbed the Season 1 model. It wasn't until 2020 that the fruits of her labor began to truly manifest. With her signature high-pitched voice, a consequence of lung infection complications, she captivated audiences with a blend of wit,
If I'm such a baby, why don't you breastfeed me?
humor,
Yeah,
Oh,
let me
no.
hold your wood.
You can hold my wood.
genuine
She still to this day gets shit for how high pitched her voice is. And I'm just like, bro, just stop. And I think it's because a lot of VTubers early on will start with that high squeaky, you know, like the moi moi kyun voice. That's the best way I can describe it. And and they'll do that for a little bit and then they'll drop it for their actual voice. But as far as like as far as is known, like that is Mouse's actual voice. It just happens to sound like the fake high pitched voice that everyone else does, and then Mouse is just like, this is just me.
connections with her viewers,
Thank you for giving me your time because I know your time is valuable and you guys have a lot of things to do. It warms my heart and
It's the opposite of it's the opposite thing that Corpse Husband had going. Okay.
so nice that you guys take time out of your day.
and extraordinary talent.
When I look at you, what I always see is the face of someone else who once belonged to me.
The onset of the COVID
Which is just the full. So I think that's another reason that I think people are like insistent. It's like there's no way you actually sound like this because once she'll start singing and then like that sound will come out of her and then everybody's like people have different singing voices. Like I've seen enough of that shit that's an actual thing. So I mean I'm rambling a lot in this one because I don't know. Like my ADHD is kind of going hard today. So
pandemic and the ensuing lockdowns
I'ma ramble a
directed
lot.
thousands of eyes from around the world to social media and streaming platforms. While the pandemic's impact significantly boosted viewer numbers at the time, I doubt it was the sole factor contributing to hers or anyone else's success during that period.
I want to know if Lightning McQueen was Carcum-sized.
If Lightning McQueen was what?
Carcum-sized.
Oh! Huh.
Indeed, the Roman philosopher Seneca once remarked, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." This suggests that those deemed lucky were not merely in the right place at the right time, but also possessed the talent and had undertaken the necessary preparations to seize the moment successfully. I believe this sentiment applies quite aptly here. It was also during this period that she began to fully embrace the title of Vtuber. She also became a Twitch partner and revealed her 3D model, as well as reached YouTube partnership. This success allowed her to better afford healthcare, which
I will say, right place and in right time is a real thing. And everybody during like that 2020 time period who were already going and were kind of like on that precipice of actually getting their foot in the door, like the pandemic definitely like just kicked the door open for everyone who was going at that time, which is why everyone tried to come in afterwards, and now to try to kind of get anything going is, you know, a bit of a chore, but you know, it is what it is. I think that's just kind of, that's more or less like the content creation landscape. Everyone is competing with everybody, and there's just so many content creators that, you know, some, not everyone's gonna make it.
in turn enabled her to stream for longer hours, a significant achievement in itself. However, her greatest milestone was reached on November 24th when she announced her involvement with VShojo, joining forces with Project Melody, Silver Veil, Zentreya, Nyatasha Nianers, Fruit, and Hime Hajime. What's even more impressive is that Ironmouse didn't just join VShojo. She was essentially one of its founding members. The idea was
Mouse is VShojo. Like, at this point, if I'm being completely honest, without Mouse, VShojo really isn't anything. You know, because Nanners is gone. Sydney doesn't. Oops. Hime doesn't stream. I just slipped there and I'm leaving that in. I don't care. Like, Hime doesn't stream. Nanners is gone. Silver is gone. I love Zen. But, you know, Zen is probably actually, out of everyone like in this little lineup here, Zen is probably my favorite. I love Zen. I love her community. Zen's not gonna carry. Like, and I know, like, since then VShojo now has Kiro and Matara and Kei-san, and now Mochi, who could probably, especially Kei-san, but I think Kei-san I think is more interested in just kind of doing her own thing. I think even with them, like, without Mouse, VShojo just kind of slowly dies. And that's because, like, Mouse has essentially become the queen of Twitch, and by extent, VShojo.
Conceived during a call between Project Melody and the current founder, Gunrun. At that time, the concept of founding a VTuber agency in the West was groundbreaking, and their lineups consisted of some of the most notable VTuber Twitch talents available, a truly all-star lineup. She assured her audience that her content and free-spirited style would remain unchanged even though she joined the corporation.
What's happening? What's gonna change? And the answer is... nothing! Nothing will change!
2021 further cemented Ironmouse's status as a leading VTuber, securing her spot among the top female Twitch streamers in October. Throughout the year, she introduced various 2D and 3D models, each with a unique backstories and teams. This practice would become a hallmark of her VTuber journey,
literally took the top spot. Literally was number one, and I remember, because I think before Mouse finally took the number one spot, the number one spot had been Pokimane, and Pokimane's fan base like foamed at the mouth that Mouse overtook her.
Resulting in a lengthy list of VTuber models. But hey, we're not
But they did the same thing when Pekora overtook her on YouTube also. So I mean, I think that says something about Pokimane's fan base.
complaining. Keep the VTuber models coming. Collaborations with notable VTubers and popular YouTubers significantly broaden her audience. Her charity fundraiser stream for the Immune Deficiency Foundation was a testament to her commitment to positive change, raising over $100,000. Additionally, her involvement in Vale's Volume 3, a major VTuber event in Japan, also attended by her VShoujo
That I did get to watch, and there was a lot of good talent, and then Susei stepped out and just showed that how she's just built different.
colleagues underscored her global influence. But one of the most touching moments of that year occurred during the Neanners elimination event in VR chat hosted by Rufflegator. It was there that Ironmouse and Neanners shared an embrace for the first time, overcome with emotion and tears. Despite the flaws that the VTubing community has, remember that it is through its innovative format and technology that a bedridden girl was enabled to experience the joy of hugging her friend for the first time. Ironmouse continued her journey through 2022 with significant milestones and expensive growth. She unveiled a new L2D model Angel form, a personal favorite of mine, and celebrated her 6,669th birthday with a Sentai-styled 3D model. She embarked on a 31-day subathon that broke records.
And then she did it again, I think. If I remember correctly, she did it the following year too. Like, this was 22. Yeah, she did it last year also, I think. If I remember correctly. Maybe. I don't know, my memory's kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie. But I remember when she did that and everybody was just like, holy...
It's morphin' time! Oh my...
During which she achieved the status of the most subscribed to female streamer, the #1 currently subscribed streamer, and the #3 all-time most subscribed channel on Twitch.
He said that he holds the record for most subs of all time for a female streamer.
Dude, what the hell? That's actually insane. You're gonna get made in one of those fucking books.
Her historic charity subathon was not just a record-setting event, but also demonstrated her commitment to philanthropy, raising significant funds for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. This effort, coupled with a surge in subscribers and overwhelming support, propelled Ironmouse to unparalleled success on Twitch. The subathon also led to frequent appearances on the popular subreddit LSF, as multiple clips of her, especially those showcasing her singing, went viral. This period marked her integration into the core of Twitch culture and community.
Do you watch normal porn now or no?
No, I want hentai.
Her collaborations
Based.
expanded beyond the VTuber niche, notably with popular flesh streamers such as Miskiff, who featured her in his game shows, thereby further solidifying her presence in a broader array of events. Additionally, that year, she became the first VTuber to be nominated for and win the prestigious Content Creator of the Year award at the Game Awards show.
Which she has gone on to win the last few years. Like, if Mouse is in the category, Mouse wins. Period.
The winner is Ironmouse.
Poor Ludwig.
What do I even
whatever you want.
I'm here in my bedroom right now, and I'm wearing my pajamas, and I can't believe that I won. And I just want to say thank you to Vshoujo for being an amazing organization and helping me out. And thank you to all the amazing new friends that I've made. And
Ludwig looks so awkward right here. Like he just did not know what to do.
And she continued to win several awards all throughout her career. However, with increased attention came both positive
This clown right here. I will say, big thank you to Brittany Venti for having absolutely idiotic takes, because without you and your uneducated assumptions of things, I got kicked into this rabbit hole that is the VTubing community. So thank you. I exist because of you. But yeah, fucking idiot.
Focus and negative criticism. Among the detractors was Brittany Venti, who ignorantly accused Ironmouse of pandering to quote-unquote horny parasocial men in her chat.
That's moved. Like,
But
it's just
please
something
understand,
about the way she's talking to them and the way that they're communicating back. It has that very strong parasocial dynamic. Again, plus
Which, no. Mouse has never done the parasocial thing. Ever. There are plenty of parasocials, not just in VTubing, but like just in any content, in the content creation sphere, like in general. Like there's tons of that. Mouse is not one of them, and I feel like she doesn't. Brittany here doesn't understand what parasocial actually is.
plus the whole bio of I'm on purpose trying to be an anime waifu. It's not because she's an anime waifu. Ooh, you're masturbating to me, right? Ooh, don't forget to be a tier 3 sub.
Even going as far as to call
That exists. But you picked Ironmouse because Ironmouse is the popular one. That's why you did it. Come on, be honest with us for once in your life. You only did you chose Ironmouse because Ironmouse is at the top. You could have easily have found an actual VTuber that does that, but you chose Mouse because you knew that would get your views.
it a pipeline to OnlyFans. This is a wild take, considering that anyone who has ever watched even a bit of Ironmouse's content would know this accusation doesn't hold true.
She added those jiggle mechanics.
what the hell? Evil twin! Thank you for the...
She didn't have to have jiggle mechanics on the VTube model. That is pretty much for the reason of making boys online horny.
Oh, you mean this?
Venti also has a history of targeting VTubers, as she has previously done this with Gargura, a point I covered in my video on Gargura. Brittany also mocks Ironmouse's high-pitched voice, which, as I've explained before, is the result of a chronic illness.
The only reason why I started any of this was because I was lonely, and because I was at a point in my life where I was the lowest that I could ever be. I struggled so much in my life.
She even hints at doubting the existence of said disease, which is a low blow, even for Venti.
Here's what's so funny. She told
So Brittany's not the only one who has done this. There's a lot of people that do this for Mouse. And honestly, it is kind of a shit thing to do. Like, and I think that just comes with the territory, unfortunately, is you do have to hold a certain level of skepticism, because sometimes, well, not sometimes, but people are kind of scumbags. So, I mean, you can't be too hard on Brittany here for this one. but at the same time, just no. Again, it's Brittany saw that Mouse was the number one, and so that's why she did it.
Told y'all. No. We're gonna sit down and work through this, okay? You're telling me she had sat down here and told y'all, I have a condition.
Similarly, another content creator named Quinn69 made disparaging comments about his feelings towards VTubers, going so far as to claim that most VTubers fake their voices.
And they talk.
He's not entirely wrong. I mean, Nanners has done a voice, Snuffy has done a voice. I honestly don't know about Vebe. I'm sure Vebe at some point did a voice. Who knows? Maybe she didn't, because honestly, I didn't know who Vebe was before VShojo. But I mean, it's something that's slowly, like, that's been on its way out for a while now, and almost nobody does it anymore. Like, there's still some that will do, like, the fake voice. Like, they'll do the fake cute voice. But that's been going away for quite some time.
In this stupid fake fucking voice. Oh my god, I'm a little VTuber. Oh wow.
That being said, and I'm sure I'm blocking him, but it's fine. You don't need to see him. But this little fool that's over here, talking his shit, is the exact reason why you shouldn't just don't come into a community or look into something that you have absolutely no knowledge about and instantly start talking your shit. Just don't. It makes you look like a jackass. And ultimately, it's gonna be a shit show for you. That's just all there is to it. Like, and that's not even just VTubing. That's any community. Don't walk into a community you know nothing about and then talk shit. Like, just don't do it. Like, you can look into a community, be like, I don't really care for it, but that's it. Like, don't do this shit.
Laughing and pretending to be fucking 13.
This led to Ironmouse receiving an influx of hate in her chat. Despite this, she remained understanding and compassionate towards these individuals. Quinn later went live using his own VTuber avatar to explain that his comments were intended as a joke and acknowledged that the situation escalated into undue hate, partly because it was posted on the popular subreddit Livestream Fails. As Ironmouse's popularity grew, so did the numbers of her critics. Nonetheless, this never diminished the positivity in her stream content, or even the overall viewer experience. Her true accomplishment really lies in her resilience. It would have been so simple to give in to the negativity, but
Mouse is obviously, like, Mouse, I think, is one of, if not the only one, at least off the top of my head, who has taken the amount of, which, when you're at the top spot, you're going to get way more negativity than everyone else. It's just all there is to it. Mouse has managed to take all of that and turn it into a positive every single time, which is impressive. That might be one of the most impressive feats that I think Mouse has been able to do.
But overcoming yet another obstacle is, in my opinion, an even more profound victory. Ironmouse had been working so hard for so long that she was now able to reap the rewards of her hard work. Through her success, Ironmouse transformed what once seemed to be the impossible dream of becoming a singer into reality. Through her ventures with VShojo, she has essentially risen to the status of an idol. She headlined 3 highly produced solo 3D concerts. The first was her birthday concert featuring her original song Waifu Jam, banger name. And the second one was a live 3D concert called Candy Pop Explosion featuring her original song Sour Taste. And the more recent one known as Seitan Gang Attack of the Magic Cloud. The latter being a $100,000 production, a concert themed around the Vshoujo Academy and showcased some of her original songs. It also featured an original song created with Bubby, Sea-Dog's VTuber persona, and included her colleagues Project Melody and Giga as backup dancers, along with guest appearances from Keisan, Matara Khan, and their CEO, Gunrun. The friendship between Sea-Dog and Ironmouse is truly unique and warrants a significant mention.
It is one of the best duos in the VTuber sphere. Like, honestly, like Mouse and Connor, like the duo of them, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Yes, that is a The Boys reference.
Mentioned in this video. Their connection began when Sea-Dog invited Ironmouse to collaborate on a video project where they would redub the worst hentai ever made. Interestingly, what started as a work session turned into hours of conversation, highlighting the genuine bond they formed beyond their professional collaboration. This marked the beginning of a genuine friendship that would endure for years. Their chemistry is unparalleled, with a back and forth banter that's absolutely on point.
I didn't feel any pressure in saying stuff, and that was nice.
And so we kind of just spoke a lot outside of the streaming, and I just thought that she was a really like
I didn't hear what you
interesting
said.
and unique
Wasn't paying
person.
attention. I
And
got
then she told me more about
embarrassed.
her disease, because at the time I was like,
I got embarrassed and I shut off my brain.
Sea-Dog has become an essential part of her channel, so much so that he's even incorporated her into her lore as Bubby. Their collaboration is so frequent that he even has a setup allowing her to join his stream whenever she feels like chiming in.
Oh my goodness. That scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna, I'm straight up chat.
Through Connor, Ironmouse has traveled all over the world to places she's always dreamed of visiting. Due to her immunodeficiency, she can't visit these places in real life, so their streams have a unique setup. Connor visits the locations on her behalf, and she guides him in a ratatouille-like manner while they stream. This innovative approach has...
If you haven't watched any of the streams, I highly recommend them. They are some of the... They are easily some of the best streaming content, like, on any platform. Period. Like, every time I see that there's a new one up, like, I'm watching it. I'm on it.
Has taken them from exploring Tokyo...
Whatever. I don't know. Whatever you want. I feel like I'm gonna cry.
to visiting Ashikaga Flower Park.
Wow, look at it from this angle.
Bro, this stream was a rough one. Like Mouse cried, I cried. It was a whole thing.
It looks so nice. It looks so nice.
Dude, right?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You want me to blow your mind again?
Yeah.
Alright.
Baby.
Take a look at this.
What the heck? How is this even real? It's like something out of
That's pretty cool.
Minecraft.
Hold up.
That is some Minecraft shit right there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she is right. That is some Minecraft shit.
It's even real. It's like something out of Minecraft.
Hold up. I'm gonna need a second here. Alright, let's carry on. To visiting aquariums.
Penguin!
To going to Sanrio Puro Land.
Hi guys, welcome to the stream. We're at Sanrio Puro Land. When you walk in, this is what you see. Walk in.
My god, it's so beautiful.
To attending Sailor Moon's museum.
Which was fucking awesome. Like, this was the coolest one that they did. Also, big mad respect for Connor, because so in Japan, like, the Japanese are really kind of about like people recording stuff, So Connor actually has to like reserve like time frames and stuff for him to like do these streams for Mouse. So like mass respect for Connor. I have a friend that she would 100% be making all these same noises that Mouse is making if she ever got to go to this. Like, she loves Sailor Moon. This was like all these streams are like heartwarming and like just awesome to watch, but this one was 100% like the coolest one.
That's Sailor Moon. The other one was Chibi Moon. They're so big.
Yeah, they're massive. It gets bigger. Who's this one?
Oh, that's the Spiral Moon Heart Rod. Not Spiral Moon. That's the Moon Eclipse Rod, I think. The Crescent Wand! I had one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
And even going to the beach with Gunnerun.
Yeah, that's not waterproof. At least
The iPad is not waterproof.
During one of her subathon that lasted over a full month in 2023, she took a break to do a 10-hour-long Disneyland stream with Connor. Ironmouse had previously mentioned that she had applied to become a Disney princess in the past, so this was one hell of a nice way to go full circle.
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Oh, I hope you had fun with the fireworks. Oh, don't cry. Me too.
Cry too.
202. I was focusing on my job being a cameraman. Zooming in, zooming out, trying to get good shots. It was pretty.
In so many ways, Connor and Ironmouse's friendship has managed to create some of the most memorable moments on stream while fulfilling some of her lifelong dreams. And those moments are so beautiful because they're so genuine, so real, and so relatable. I'm just really glad they found each other. Anyway, W Connor.
That's so much fun.
Oh, Jeremy, tear up.
Like I said, like the best duo in all of VTubing. Like, it's phenomenal. Although there is a meme that is absolutely hilarious where it's the Lilo and Stitch meme where it's Connor as like, and it's got the caption of Lilo and it's like, please just give me a friend. Anyone, please. And then Stitch hits the ground and comes up and does the maniacal laughter, and it just says Ironmouse underneath it. Like, but honestly, if for whatever reason you've never watched a Mouse and Connor stream, like, go watch them. Like, they're absolutely amazing.
Thank you for taking me out.
No, don't worry about it. It's okay. Oh no. British man, here's emotion 2022. I can't.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I'm not crying.
It's just, I'm just really happy and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll get to do it for real one day too, so that'll be fun.
Yeah,
It's just
one
a
day.
preview, you know?
Yeah, one day for
A
real.
warm-up.
Yeah.
Wasn't until I met Ironmouse, who suffers from common variable immunodeficiency, where I knew exactly what I needed to do. I wanted to raise as...
Oh my god! Why do you have to say that?
Ironmouse didn't just defy the odds.
I'm trying to remember what it was he was raising. I'm trying to remember what it was that he raised money for. It was something.
She shattered them. Her story is an inspiration, proving that dreams can take flight, no matter the obstacles. She has the true underdog story, and I believe this is the essence of Ironmouse's message: to be a beacon for anyone who dares to dream despite the barriers.
Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I
Please don't copyright strike me for this. I'm gonna let it play.
Somehow I cannot hide who I am, though I tried. When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Anyway, that was the Ironmouse video. I mean, I've just come to expect like if it's Rima, like the video is gonna be just awesome. Go, like, as always, go show her some love. Go show the video some love. It will be linked in the description, as it always is. And if you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.